Hi guys, this is gsm1.com and I'm here with the Huawei Pura 90. I'm among the first people in the world to actually do a hands-on. And it's got a pretty atypical design. While the Pura series usually had this triangle here, this is a more discrete triangle compared to what we usually get. So, the phone is actually curious. It's slimmer than the Pura 90 Pro Max, 7mm. And it's got a bigger battery, 6500 mAh. And it's also got a large screen and you can differentiate it from the other Pura 90s through the punch holes here. There's one for the selfie camera and possibly one for a bokeh and face unlock face ID sensor. Now, as far as the design is concerned, the handset will come with a 7mm thickness and weighs 210 grams. It's got a flat aluminum frame, glass at the back, glass at the front, IP68 and IP69 certified. It can take high pressure water jets and sink up to 2 meters for 30 minutes. The color versions here include black, white and dark purple. 590 euros is the price tag you're going to pay for the handset here. Now the screen you're seeing right now is, as I mentioned before, a 6.8-inch LTPO OLED panel with Kunlun Glass protection. This one here shows 1 billion colors, has 120 Hz and HDR vivid support, so you're going to see your HDR content in a proper manner. Now the processor inside is actually revealed from the settings, which doesn't happen in Europe, only in China. The Pura 90 has a Kirin 9010S series processor as well as 12 gigs of RAM. The other part of the series has 9030 processors. It's a 7nm chip here, octa-core. We're also getting up to 512 gigabytes of storage or 256 depending on the version you're purchasing. As I said before, the battery is quite large, 6500 mAh, 100 watt wired charging and 50 watts wireless charging. Reverse charging is also part of the package. Wi-Fi 7 and 5G available here, and I think it's time to also discuss the selfie camera. On the front side, there's a 50 megapixel camera with 4K capture and autofocus. Pretty sure that autofocus is also held by the extra sensor. While at the back side, we have a triple camera setup. This includes a main 50 megapixel camera with f1.8 aperture, optical image stabilization, 50 megapixel periscope telephoto camera, which actually I think is this one here. So f2.2 aperture, 3.7x optical zoom and 12.5 megapixel ultra wide. Laser focus color spectrum sensor, 4K capture. I think we're doing quite fine for a entry level phone. I mean entry level within the series, of course. Now when it's time to actually discuss the camera interface, things are familiar if you use the previous Huawei Puras. So even though I don't know Chinese, I can find my way around it. So you're getting macro here, you're getting dual capture, you're getting that aperture available. Of course, it's not a variable aperture sensor because we have that on the 90 Pro Max. And I think that you also can play with XMage. We should be able to play with XMage options here if I get the actual option to change the color profile. Once again, I'm fumbling around, not very sure what we're doing here because of the fact that you know, it's in Chinese and yeah. So zoom levels, we have 1x, we have 2x, 3.7x is still optical zoom and 5.6x is sort of like a combination of optical zoom and AI. Now aside from that, I think it also allows you to do some AI editing. So honestly, I for one am still looking for the XMage customization. It seems to be limited to the Pura 90 Pro for now. Now if I were to find a way to take a picture here, I also see that we have 10x zoom, by the way, which is pretty impressive at this level, also aided by AI. This is the 10x, by the way. 10x achieved with a non-10x camera. Looks pretty sharp. We're in a shopping mall right now. I just took this photo here and I should be able to do some AI based editing. I actually have a one-shot improvement here with AI, just like Samsung is doing with that boost feature. It finds what's wrong with it and it corrects it, basically offering suggestions to remove reflections, unblur the photo and do other things. Of course, you can also press here and find the AI button for yourself and maybe, I don't know, circle something to remove or remove reflections or other things like that. If you want AI, it will also be found in the note-taking applications, which is something predictable. So you should be able to go here, start a new note, choose the keyboard in this case, and AI is here. You can rewrite your text. You can do a sort of change the way the text is formulated. You can shorten it, you can lengthen it, whatever. Celia remains the assistant that Huawei relies on here. And I'm actually curious to see the specs here and special features. I don't know what this is, but I guess you can make stickers after anything you see in front of you. We also have call translation and a few other features. Let's see what happens here. I think we can create a motion photo of sorts, or, oh, this is the actual zoom. Okay. Nice. Beautiful portraits and moving photos as well. This is the fast charging. This is supposed to be the AI. And possibly, because it's very trendy nowadays, we should have features which protect your eyes. I'm talking about the display section. It's very hard for me with this being in Chinese, but I should be able to identify maybe the screen. So yes, this is the brightness part, and we should also have some features that should protect your eyes, your sleep, your melatonin secretion, your health, and all of that. This is Celia. I recognize its icon, an assistant that helps you navigate through the day and answers your queries and your questions of all sorts. As usual, we're also treated to a new generation of widgets, which actually look kind of cool compared to the previous options for the interface. Of course, customization for themes and stickers and playing basketball on the screen remains an option. So first contact with the Pura 90, the starting model, 580 euros, extra sensor for the front camera, slimmer waistline and bigger batteries. So honestly, I also sensed a bit of lag before in the camera options. Maybe just a special unit here, the starting unit, but yeah. I think this is actually what I was looking for before, the XMage, or maybe some AI feature. Oh, so this is the customization of color styles like we're doing on the iPhone. And that's how you apply it here if you want to get a certain look, a sepia look, a black and white look, more vibrant colors and things like that. So, in a nutshell, bigger battery, extra front camera sensor and slimmer waistline compared to the Pura 90 Pro Max. Goodbye.